Round number one. Here we go. You don't have to get too philosophical when it comes down to albums. It's literally, let's talk about some songs because it's pretty easy to address. When we're talking about these two amazing albums, I want to talk about which album had the better first single. Is it De La Soul with J Dilla's own Stakes Is High? Or is it Drop, also produced by J Dilla, aka JD at the time, because Dilla wasn't even, I don't even think that even happened yet. We're looking at the very first singles off both projects, ironically produced by the great J Dilla, rest in peace. Which of these two projects had the better first singles? Stakes Is High versus Drop. Hobo, would you mind giving us a sample of each? Can we start out with Stakes Is High? You can make that louder, go for it.
You know them stakes is high, what you talking about? You know them stakes is high, what you talking about?
We can roll on to the next one.
Cocaine and crack from bring sickness to black. Sick of slow head rappers with they sicker than raps. Clapping the gaps, making the whole sick world collapse. In fact, even sicker perhaps. Stick a bush to make a bundle to escape the snap. Man, life can get all up in your ass, baby. You better work it out. Now let me tell you what it's all about. A skin not considered equal. A meteor has more right than my people who be.
El Fuego, El Fuego, El Fuego. And we want to get a little piece of Drop going.
Obsolete is the punk that talk more junk than scrap sales. I jet propel at a rate that complicate the mental state as they invade their masquerade. They couldn't fade with the clipper blade. 10 years in the trade is not enough, you can't cut it. I let you take a swing and you're butted for an easy out. I leave them seized with doubt of exceeding. My name is Booty Brown and I'm proceeding. Leading, they try to follow but they shallow.
Booty Brown.
Like an empty bottle of OE.
Let me explain something. I needed both songs to get played for a little while. Thank you, DJ Hobo. Because as you can see, we're talking about two fucking gems. Obviously, singles that lead the entire projects off, that give you a sort of an intro, a taste, a little aperitif, right, of what the rest of the album is going to sort of hold for you. So what are we thinking here, fellas? Who wants to step up first? But either way, you can't go wrong with Dilla on the boards. Yeah. But we're talking the Stakes Is High versus Drop. Fellas, who wants to step up first?
Not me.
No, I step up. Nah, I'm going.
Better step up before your vote don't count. I tell you that now.
I'm going with Stakes. I'm going with Stakes Is High because it felt like it's an awakening of De La Soul.
Okay, what do you mean by that? Like an awakening?
It's like they went like their own different route from other projects. So
okay.
They trying to tell you like, all right, this is what we could do other than what we did in the past.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the past was like the past was like more like grassroots, like native tongue sound. Where this sound was different.
I think a lot of people would agree again with production switching over from the Prince Paul world of things over to their own world of things. So I can feel that. So your vote is going toward De La Soul, Stakes Is High, I assume.
Yep.
Triple C with his first vote down. It makes sense. Who wants to step up second?
I will. I mean, I want to say both of them.
You can. Both of them.
I think you gotta take a shot though.
But, I mean, shit. We should start doing that. If you say both of them, I'll take a shot.
You want to pause, Hobo, and I'll come back around to you?
Nah, I'm gonna go with my gut feeling and impact of song and video for me. I'm going Drop.
Okay. Relying on the visuals, got you. Video killed the radio star. Say less.
I mean, I think the video just like took the song over the top for me. Just sitting there watching.
I think they got like an MTV award for video of the year or something like that.
because
sure
sitting
it
there watching it, I remember this came out when we were in college for me, and sitting there watching it and watching them get the lyrics right, but the video was backwards. And to this day, still blows my mind. I don't know how they did that.
Can you picture Nas rewind on that?
I would picture Nas to be rewind to look more like Memento, the movie, where it's like not necessarily everything moving backwards as much as it's like every scene like leading up to the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
So now we have the East Coast and the West Coast answers left on the board here. Oh shit! Okay, here we go. What's going on, Scandalous?
Yeah, this is definitely really a both of them situation. You can't lose either way. But I think I'm gonna go Stakes is High with this one, man. And I guess for me, I guess my reasoning would be is just that I really like the De La Soul album, and I think this really set off the De La Soul album. Hearing the video, hearing the remixes also for the single, and I think based off of that, it really set home, because I think it's one of those songs that are played by like cover bands. It's played everywhere, man. So I think
cool.
I think it has just a little bit more impact on that level. So I'll go with Stakes is High.
Stakes is High has been jotted down. Looks like Cool Breeze, your vote actually matters. Take advantage, brother, because I'm ready to shut you down.
You can.
But I will. I'll make sure to put you in the back of the line just for being the tallest and say, fuck it.
Okay, Napoleon. It's okay.
Hey, it's okay. This is why it's called the Napoleon tendencies.
Okay. If Hobo didn't play both of them, which he did play both of them, I would have went with more so the De La Soul joint. I love both, love De La. I picked De La for this whole competition, but I'm gonna have to say I like the flow on the Pharcyde track a little bit better. It sounded a little bit more melodic.
Okay.
Listen. So
Fair
I was
enough.
just like, yeah, the De La Soul joint was dope. I remember both videos. Both videos were super dope.
Mm-hmm.
We had Jerry Stackhouse was in the Stakes. Yeah, he was in the Stakes is High video. But the Pharcyde joint, it just with the scratching and the flowing on it, it just sounded a little bit more melodic, and it kind of drew you in. Where the Stakes is High, it was more like boom, bah, boom, dum, dum, dum. It was more like I would say more of a boom bap. It was that joint was this.
It was creepy. It was creepy. It was backwards. It was just like, what is
Right. It was like
what is going on?
But it was all over the place, but it connected, and it was just a little bit more melodic. But I say Pharcyde just with the edge, slight edge.
Okay. Fair enough. Shout out to Douglas Hauser. She says that the DJ Spinner remix with Truth and Nola was tough too. I'm assuming for which remix?
Yeah.
For Stakes is High remix?
Yeah.
That's right. That was on the B side of It's So Easy.
Wasn't Most Def was on that?
Most Def's on that too, yeah. I was just gonna say, and that's on the It's So Easy single, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
As a B side, yeah. Again, shout out to everybody in the chat room for always dropping nuggets. We love motherfucking nuggets up in this motherfucker. So what is the chat room talking about, by the way, since we're talking about the chat room? I mean, which way are they voting?
Malcontent picked Drop. Douglas Hauser picked Stakes is High.
It has Stakes too.
Like Moses picked Stakes is High.
It's kind of divided. So listen, as far as as the room is concerned, by the way, anybody in the chat room, you're more than welcome to jump on live with us right now. We'll gladly send you the link. You get your camera together, make sure your life is straight, comb your hair, and do your thing, and we'll get you live on here, and you can cast your vote, and your vote will result in in justifying the point system in tonight's game. Right now, since you're in the chat room, it's almost like a fantasy league kind of vote. You don't get no prizes, but guess what? We don't get any prizes either over here. But the votes count. But listen, it's looking very, very 50-50 at the moment. It looks like for round number one, it's completely split down the middle. We have Triple C and DJ Scandalous, ironically both from the East Coast, ironically both from Queens, going for Stakes is High, while we have DJ Hobo and Cool Breeze voting for Drop from the Pharcyde Lab Cabins, California. So this brings us both teams on the board. Both teams have got a point on the board, and we are going to move on to round number two. So it's getting interesting. But again, even with the people that chimed in, like I said, in the chat room, it was still very, but if you guys were on here, and again, the invite stays open anytime you want.
I think Malcontent.
Send him the link.
You just send them the link. Go ahead, Hobo, send them the link. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Again, if you don't want to jump on, it's all good. Your vote, like I said, always valued. The opinion is definitely, it's valued, but it won't count towards the end of the night's score, just so you know. Absolutely. Malcontent is jumping on in the room to make sure. And which way was he voting, by the way?
He dropped.
Wow, with the fucking slam dunk. Look at this. That's what happens when you jump into the motherfucking room like a fucking G, like Malcontent is, and you want to make a fucking scene. You fucking break the backboard, and we got motherfucking Malcontent dropping his first fucking score over here on the board. Well, I don't know. I mean, I put him down yet, but he's not even in the room yet.
There he is.
There he is.
Listen, man, I appreciate Malcontent jumping on board.
What's good? What's good?
Can you hear us?
What's up?
Listen. It seems. Oh man, look at him.
Turn on.
Man, look at. I don't know. I don't even know why this one's talking. DJ Hobo, y'all both looking like two peas in a pod. Now you want to change the background. Now it's beats and rhymes.
Mine says golf, art, and hip hop, bro. It's no.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, you had the whole background earlier. Listen, Malcontent, I posed the question to you, even though I have a feeling I know which way you're gonna go with this. We're looking at Stakes is High versus Drop. It sounds to me like you're voting towards Drop. What's the reason?
Well, for me, man, Drop just it has like a certain like kick to it. Look, I can't diss either one because obviously it's Dilla, right? No way. Stakes is High is very.
You can't shit on it even if you wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah. Stakes is High is very cinematic. Great.
It's very cinematic. I like that. That's a good way to put it.
But it's something about like dropping, Hobo and I were, we were sweet mates at the time back in college. No, for real, a whole bunch of us.
He almost dropped.
I just didn't like making eye contact with you, and you said the word sweet. That was
You got me, Jules. You got me, Jules. But honestly, it was one of those things where, man, we all remember when that came out, man, and just like how ill the video was, how we were just like chilling and just like constantly seeing it on, like BET.
That one had the white boys curious. The white boys were like,
oh yeah.
Right.
They definitely.
This is hot right here.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
so
fair enough.
The effect of it is crazy. I personally, I hear Drop so much still to this day. I mean, I'm not dissing, like I said, Stakes is High because that's like humongous as well. But man, yeah, Drop is just one of those just ill. And like you said, the Beasties drop. Somebody mentioned it in the chat when the Beasties drop in it. Just kind of,
That's kind of cool too. No, it definitely is. I think the Beasties actually make a feature on the album too, as a quick feature on some background vocals. But again, Malcontent jumping on board right now. If anybody else, we're gonna close this up in the next 10 seconds. If nobody else wants to jump in the room, but with him jumping on the screen right now, he literally shifts the scoring in the game. Look, I had to change the previous 50-50. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, for round number one.
My vote matters.
Yes, vote matters. Listen, it's a rare thing that gets to happen, and you're last. I'm just saying, it's a rare thing. Okay.
I am somebody.
Today you are. Today you are, yes, sir. Round number one, you are. I'm gonna take it away from you in the next few rounds. Don't worry about it. I'm playing to snatch your Halo status. Don't worry about it. Ladies and gentlemen, when we're talking about round number one, we decided to pose the question to the room: who had the better first single off these albums? Ironically, both tracks produced by the great J Dilla. We were talking about De La Soul Stakes is High, where Triple C and DJ Scandalous both voted for that. We decided to look also at Drop, where DJ Hobo, Malcontent, and Cool Breeze voted for that. So this round goes entirely to the Pharcyde. So we are officially, the Pharcyde is on the board.
Yes.
Ironically,